This is Radio Now 95.3 FM. Come for the news, stay for informed conversations.
The management of the Adekunle Ajasin University has postponed the start of its second semester examinations following protest over the death of Joy Adeyemi, a student of the institution. Ms. Adeyemi is the third student to have been murdered in recent times, and her death follows the killing of Adrel Oka and John Abba, who were killed about 1 month ago. Joining the conversation this morning is Adewale Momo. Mr. Momo is a journalist who is in Ondo State. Mr. Momo, good morning. Thank you for joining us on the conversation.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
What's the latest you can tell us regarding the killing of Ms. Adeyemi and the reactions from the university?
Okay, yes. Following the latest killing that happened at the weekend, that happens to be that of the final year students of human kinetics. That's Adeyemi. The institution, the exam was ought to have started. Should be yesterday, but the institution decided to just postpone it to public qualification within the university community, the student community, and the ultimatum given by the student body of the school to the state government and the police to basically to curb the rising killings of the students in the university.
Mr. Momo, I'd like us to step back for a moment and just go to the death of Ms. Adeyemi. What do we know about the circumstances around her death?
Okay, from what I've been able to gather here, what happened was that as a student, a final year student, she also operates a POS business. Actually, she used to work with someone. She has a boss, and on the Tuesday, she didn't resume to the POS terminal point, and with the cash with her, her boss was expecting her to just come and remit the previous the bills that she had on Monday. But he didn't see her, so he even thought probably he has ran away. He took the money away with her, and it was like he went to the police station to report her, and it was by the weekend that the neighbors of Adeyemi, Mr. Adeyemi, late Mr. Adeyemi, now we perceiving a kind of stench emanating from her room, and they raised the alarm, and the students pulled it open, and they saw her body already stabbed. And before they could find something, they noticed that the POS machine was missing, the cash was also missing, the everything that what's called that's to do with the POS business, and they suspected that probably the boyfriend did that because it was the person that they saw with her before leaving the room, and they haven't seen it since then. And according to police, three suspects have been arrested in connection to her death, while the suspected boyfriend who allegedly committed crime are still on the run.
Are there any similarities between this murder and the previous two recorded at the university?
Oh yes, the only similarity linking the killing of the students now. Mr. Adeyemi happens to be 12 students that will be killed within a month. But what the students are now complaining about that those involved in the killing are indigenes of the university. I mean, the indigenes of Akure. These are those students. The boyfriend of the alleged boyfriend of late Adeyemi happens to be an indigene, not a student, and the two students that were killed about a month ago were also killed by an indigene who happens to be the landlord of one of the victims, that late Mr. Andre.
All right. So with these killings, what about arrests? You've pointed out that some suspects are in custody. The killing of the two students that happened about a month ago, has the police released any statements at all in terms of an update on the investigations?
Yes, the update that was released about 2 weeks ago was that the main suspect, and the prime suspect, the landlord, popular known as Solis, died in custody. He took ill and he was rushed to the hospital. On get hospital, he died. I also spoke with the PPRO and the commander in the state here on the issue, probably to know, okay, on get to the hospital, was it diagnosed of anything? But the police were able to come up with any statement against that. And there's still a suspect still on the run, according to the police, that they're still looking for the suspect. Happens to be one of those who actually kidnapped the student. But according to police, that they're still working on it to make sure that he's arrested.
Beyond the condemnations from the school, have they taken any other steps towards ensuring that students are safer than these circumstances tell?
Yes, I spoke with the the PRO of the university, the public relations officer of Adekunle Ajasin University. That was Mr. Akure. Yes, he told me that they're working actually with the police and other relevant security agencies in the state to ensure the safety of the students. Actually, that most students of Adekunle Ajasin they stay off campus. They live, and actually these incidents all happened outside the campus, not within the all of residents within the school or the hostels. Those living outside the campus that they are actually working on the plot to work with the community leaders, to work with security agencies within the community to ensure that they put a stop to these killings of the students.
So, Mr. Momo, as we wrap this conversation, there's been a concern around the security in Ondo State. A couple months back, and I think we spoke to you on this conversation as well, university students were protesting, talking about safety. There were robberies that had been going on. And at the time, the state government as well as the police indicated that they were working to ensure that Ondo State as a whole is safe, but more specifically, universities return to being a place of peace and quiet. Has there been any forward movement in that direction? Has this been referenced in the light of the latest incidents coming out from Adekunle Ajasin?
Yes, I think what is happening at the moment is just what we have just given assurance from the state government, from the security agents, all they just do is just to give the assurance to ensure that the tension in the state happening within the student community doesn't escalate. But at the same time, people are really worried about why could it be happening? You're having students in their 20s, young, hoping to have good lives, to something better for the parents who have sent them to. And all these sort of things happening to them, definitely anything one being will be worried. But we just hope that the police will step up, the state government will step up, particularly within the community. I mean, the community leaders are particularly that this actually is not between the indigenes and the students now. Just hoping that it doesn't escalate beyond what is happening now, so that there won't be any kind of a confrontation. How that would what that could lead to. But we are just hopeful that very soon that the something lasting solution will be found to it.
Mr. Momo, thank you very much for your time on this conversation. Adewale Momo is a journalist in Ondo State who joined us this morning to speak on the latest incident out of Adekunle Ajasin University in Ondo State, where a female student was killed. The police, of course, have continued to say that they are investigating and details will be forthcoming as soon as they are available. You're still listening to Radio Now 95.3 FM Lagos. We urge you to stay tuned. In a few short moments, we'll be turning to Naira and Kobo and bringing you a look at the prices of goods and services across Nigeria. Do stay with us.
This is Radio Now 95.3 FM. Come for the news, stay for informed conversations.